This might actually be the craziest Superman story of all time. The mystery of Zero Day has been completely set up. The day Task Force X's weapons went against them. The day the OMACs were unleashed. I have three main theories to discuss with you guys, each theory greater than the previous one. Zero Day is an essential event set in the My Adventures with Superman timeline, a mystery that has been slowly unraveling throughout season 1 in each passing episode, especially the new episode titled My Adventures with Mad Science. My name is Ethan Abraham and welcome to the DC Enthusiast channel. Today I'm looking to answer the mystery that is Zero Day and possibly predict the season 1 finale. Season 1 has focused on this villain known as the General, planning to stop Superman. By his side is Amanda Waller, a revitalized Slade Wilson, aka Deathstroke the Terminator, and now Dr. Ivo. Keep Dr. Ivo in mind, he'll be important later in this video. Also important will be the mention of Task Force X, Cadmus, and the OMACs. But what is the General's real name? Could he be General Eiling, who is known to usually work with Cadmus, especially within the DCAU continuity? It could be him, but I have a different theory. I think it is Sam Lane, Lois Lane's father.
It's my dad.
Oh, you can take it if you need to.
No, it's fine. My dad and I, we don't talk. My whole life, he's kept things to his chest. His job, where we were moving next when I was a kid.
This scene shows that Lois doesn't have a close relationship with her father, but most importantly, Lois doesn't know her father's job. Also, moving constantly definitely fits with the General's life. Also factor in that Sam, Lois's father, is usually depicted as a general in the comics and TV shows, specifically Superman and Lois. But why is he working with Amanda Waller? He seems to have a moral compass going off this scene in episode 5.
Wilson, take the shot.
No. Stand down, soldier.
General, we have an opportunity and we need to take it.
Not if it endangers civilians.
And when everyone dies on the next Zero Day, will they thank you for sparing a handful now?
Remember why we're doing this.
But why are they really doing this? The General believes he's the good guy. Some threats scared the General on Zero Day. But could this prior threat come from the General's creation? Did Cadmus build something, an AI possibly? Did the General and Task Force X accidentally unleash an unstoppable force?
There's a lot about me you're never gonna know.
I doubt that, Lois. I have a funny feeling that we're about to learn a lot about not just Lois, but her father, the General. Zero Day is a broad term that describes recently discovered security vulnerabilities that hackers can use to attack systems. Could someone have hacked into the General's security? This someone could have turned Cadmus' security against them, therefore unleashing Cadmus' secret weapon. But maybe there was no hacker. Maybe the secret weapon took on a mind of its own and rebelled against its creators. We've heard this story before, right? It doesn't seem that far-fetched at all. Now guys, I believe it's time for me to tell you my theory on what happened on Zero Day.
The OMACs! Yeah, from Task Force X! The original kill squad!
So, the brain mentions the OMACs in this scene, the original kill squad from Task Force X. And I believe these OMACs are the reason for the destruction on Zero Day. In the comics, the OMACs are cyborgs, human bodies transformed by a virus. OMAC stands for Omni, Mind, and Community. The OMACs themselves can be controlled. The General and Task Force X probably did have control of them at one point, but during Project Cadmus, that control was taken away from them by Brother Eye. Yeah guys, Brother Eye. In the comics, Brother Eye is an all-seeing artificial intelligence created by Bruce Wayne, aka the Dark Knight. Batman created Brother Eye to spy on his fellow heroes. Someone in Project Cadmus probably had some form of distrust and decided to create Brother Eye to spy on everyone in the program. Amanda Waller, most likely. Unfortunately, this distrust would lead to Brother Eye taking on a mind of its own and rebelling. Brother Eye would take control of the Omax and unleash them on Cadmus first. In episode 6, after Clark almost age-trains Lois, they discover the first Cadmus site, which is now lived in by the Brain and Monsieur Mulla. They also witness later in the episode the Gurren Lagann mechs.
Row, row, fight the power! Row, row, fight the power! Row, row, fight the power! Row, row, fight the power!
Alright, back to the Cadmus site. Lois and Clark find the ruins of a battle.
It looks like an army invaded. And then melted. What is this place?
Cadmus. I've heard that name before.
Yeah, Lois, you probably did. Your father, the general, probably mentioned Cadmus in an offhanded remark at one point. This area is probably the ruins of a battle between Cadmus and Brother Eye's Omax. The Omax obviously won. They probably used heat vision and melted the Cadmus military soldiers. Once Cadmus was out of the way, the Omax unleashed their power on Smallville, then Metropolis, causing Zero Day, and the general just watched from home, unknowing of the disaster until it was too late. These Omax would be stronger than the ones from the comics because the tech used to create them would be Kryptonian. These would explain Superman's connection to the technology and why the General fears the Man of Steel's potential power. The General witnessed the destruction of Kryptonian technology rebelling, but how much destruction will a real Kryptonian cause? Now, let's analyze the visions Superman has every time he touched the technology this season. In episode 2, Superman's visions show weapons in a space battle that comes to Metropolis, or more likely, Smallville. In the comics, Brother Eye starts as a satellite, so these could be Brother Eye's satellites destroying Cadmus's last form of defense in space. In episode 3, Superman's visions show robots attacking Smallville on their way to Metropolis. I think that these are the Omax that are controlled by Brother Eye. In episode 5, Superman's visions show Smallville, meteors falling from the sky, and of course, the General. Now, are these meteors falling from the sky? Or more likely, Brother Eye's satellites and Cadmus's satellites' destruction from their space battle falling to Earth? All of these visions support my theory, guys. Like, really, look at this. It really gives off the feeling that this is Brother Eye that caused Zero Day. I could also see theories about General Zod and Brainiac being talked about, but I don't think there's enough evidence to support those theories, in my opinion. Now, with the Zero Day mystery out of the way, what could happen in the season 1 finale? Next episode, we have Mr. Mxyzptlk, and then after that, episode 8 and 9 are titled Zero Day, part 1 and 2. This two-parter will reveal the truth about Zero Day and see Superman confront the General. But what about the finale? Well, now that Dr. Ivo is working with the General, I think Dr. Ivo will finally create a Mazo. Yeah, guys, an unstoppable force that will raise the stakes for the finale.
Put that brilliant mind of yours to work.
But why would a humble, kidnapped billionaire like me do that?
Because we want the same thing. To take down Superman.
Dr. Ivo creates a Mazo in the comics, and his parasite idea didn't really work in episode 4, so this is the perfect opportunity to introduce the Mazo idea, especially with all the resources that the General is giving Ivo. The finale will see Superman face off against the General and Amazo. How powerful will this Amazo be? Will it be as powerful as the DCAU version? I don't know, but I'm excited to see what the writers do. And guys, this show has has so much potential. The possibilities of Brother Eye, a Mazo, and just a whole new DC animated universe gets me hyped. Tell me your own theories down below. Who do you think the general really is? What do you think happened on Zero Day? And what are your theories for the Season 1 finale? Leave all your comments down below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on my next video on My Adventures with Superman. Also, don't forget to check out my full reaction to episode 6, My Adventures with Mad Science. My reaction, the full one, is on my website, link in the description or the pinned comments. And yeah guys, that's going to wrap up this video. Thanks for watching and peace out.